Hello and welcome to Optional Enterprises watch list for the week of Labor Day. Today is September 1st, 2019, currently 9:50 in the morning, and we're going to jump right on in. The first ticker symbol we have is ROKU. And Roku, we could be looking for a short pop up to 155.55 as we had a close above yesterday or Thursday's price action. But I don't expect it to get much higher there. If we do find our resistance around that 155.55 area, I'd be looking for that short back down to the 149.88s. If we happen to break that 149.88s, then we're looking for 147.02 and then 144.67. So let's go take a look at the open interest and see why it is we think that. So the open interest that we want to watch on Roku are going to be our 150 and 155 calls on our September 20th expiration, and we can see that there is a lot of open interest focused right around here, combined with a lot of subtracting. And on the flip side here, we've got small amounts being added on our puts. So what we want to see is we want to see lightening up of these positions right here. If we can see some subtractions, then that might be a confirmation that we're looking for Roku to be an entry for the puts. Next ticker symbol we have is SHAK. So Shack has been doing extremely well. Shake Shack. Got a low IV rank right now, so we're not expecting huge moves, but we are expecting a mean reversion. And right now we're looking for a 96.05 target on this one. So that's about $3, $2.50, give or take. And you can see that we've broken a pretty critical trend line right there. And we're looking for a fallback to this longer term trend line, which is around the 96.05 areas. So let's go take a look at the open interest and see why it is we think that. So some open interest that we want to watch for SHAK is going to be centered around our 95 September 20th expiration date. So there's our expiration date, and right here you can see we've got some pretty large open interest focused there. Not a lot of subtraction happening here. You can see my indicator has not indicated that there's been any adding, subtracting to it. What we want to see is this position to maintain. If this position maintains, or we see some increasing volume on our put side, then that's going to confirm our short entry for Shack. Now this might serve as a lower resistance area, meaning that 95s are going to be the lower support, which would confirm our chart and our short entry for a short down to 95. Next ticker symbol we have here is Target, TGT. And we're looking for a break of support for a short to 104.59. Now Target's been doing very well. We can see that we just closed below this trend line here. So it's been triggered for a daily reversal, and it has a very good chance of falling back down to that 104.59. So basically we just want to see it break 106.32. We can get below there and stay below there. Combine that with a little bit of open interest adding and subtracting on both the call and put sides, and that short is going to look good. So let's go over, take a look at that open interest and see what it is that's confirming this analysis. Alright, so some open interest on Target, TGT, that we want to pay attention to are going to be our 103s, 103 puts here, and you can see there's a pretty large open interest focused right around here, which could serve as lower support for that. On top of that, we want to see some near-term open interest increases on our put side, which we can see. We can see that there's much more open interest being added over here, And what we want to see is some lightening up over here on the call sides. So you want to pay attention to that. Pay attention to the activity of those 95s or those 103s. And that'll be an indication that a target is indeed a good short down to that level. Next symbol we have here is Starbucks, SBUX. And you can see that we've broken this primary trend right here. We're now forming a new trend that has 3 points of confirmation, so this is in fact a confirmed trend line. And our first price target is going to be 94.51. If we break that 94.51, I'd be looking for the fill back down to 89.82. Starbucks is very strong. We've got some tight consolidation around here, so let's go take a look at the open interest and see if this is going to work for us. Alright, ticker symbol SBUX. We've got some near-term options that we want to pay attention to on Starbucks. And the largest open interest that we can find are going to be around our 96.50s. So you've got an open interest of 103.4. That's on our 96.50 calls. And then also on our 95 puts, which again has around 1,000 open interest. So we can assume that this is going to be a good trading range for Starbucks based on this. Now we're going to have to wait for price action for some confirmation. This could mean that Starbucks is ready for a rise, or we could be looking at 96.50 being our resistance, with 95 being a lower support level. Ticker symbol EEM. Now this one has been getting bought up a lot. Large block trades all week on EEM. You can see why. It got a pretty moderate rise from 39.16 all the way up here to around the 40, which is a fairly good rise on EEM. You can see the options are not expensive, so a $1 rise on something like this is easily going to return you some 100%, 75% returns on your money if you're playing out of the monies. Above 40.55, we're looking for an entry to 40.95 with a second price target of 41.77. If you do decide to get in on Monday, which is something I might be looking at doing, I'd be looking for a stop below of Friday's low. So, give yourself a stop around 40.03. So let's go take a look at the open interest on EEM and see what we need to be paying attention to. So ticker symbol EEM, the open interest that we want to be paying attention to here are going to be around our 39.50 and 40 calls. You can see we had heavy trading on Friday and a lot of open interest focused around there, which confirmed our bullish sentiment on EEM. Also, if you look over here on our put side, we can see a lot of adding around here. A lot of open interest focused on the puts, giving 39.50s a good support area. We definitely don't want to see it break that area, which would pretty much confirm our chart and our support zone. Since there's no real clear support area, I decided to give it a support zone. So essentially we want to see some adding going on our puts or our calls, and we want to see adding on the lower end of the puts for EEM. Also, another open interest area to keep in mind are going to be our 40s right out here on the September 20th. You can see we got 206,000 open interest, which definitely confirms the bullish sentiment. But we want to see Friday's or Tuesday's open, as there was a lot of volume being traded right down here. So if these turn out to be ads, then I would definitely confirm the bullish sentiment on EEM. Next ticker symbol we have here is TLT. Now TLT, we're just looking for this to break this trend line, get below 146.13, and we could be seeing 143.91. If we do happen to hold this though, then we're definitely going to retest these highs, this upper trend line. And that would be around 148.90s if you're looking for a price target there. Next symbol is GLD, ticker symbol GLD. And see, we've already gotten a nice sell, but we only did about a 50% retracement into this large buying candle here. And I'd be looking for this trend to continue down to the around the 140.71s area. Alright guys, that does it for this week's watch list. Be sure to watch me on Instagram. I'll be posting live trades all week. And happy trading and wishing you profits. Thanks for watching, guys.